What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Blue Blood Sports TV, and I'm back at y'all with another one. So, shouts out to Seconds Out. They spoke with 5-time world champion, 3-division world champion, undefeated superstar boxer, Gervonta Tank Davis, who was one of the cash cows, one of the faces of the sport of boxing. Tank Davis has a record of now 30 wins, no losses, 1 draw, 28 wins by way of knockout. He's 30 years of age, stands at 5'4", as he says, with a 67-inch arm reach. He disputes that he's 5'5". He said, I'm more like 5'4". With that said, Gervonta Tank Davis is reportedly getting ready to have his highly anticipated rematch of that blemish, that 1 draw on his resume, where he is not happy, of course, as a competitor with that draw. Gervonta Tank Davis, according to Seconds Out, shouts out to Radio Raheem, he created Seconds Out. Tank Davis is still of the mindset after this fight with Lamont Roach. We could possibly see, now he didn't say that he's and confirm the Jake Paul fight in November, but we know the widespread speculation. Even members of his team have confirmed that that's going to be the case should he beat Lamont Roach Jr. Keep in mind, he fought Lamont March 1st, and if he would have beaten Lamont, he would have been fighting Jake Paul next month in June. Okay? But that fell through because Lamont Roach had the performance of his career. He shocked the world, and he shocked Tank Davis, Jake Paul, everybody else included. With that said, prior to the fight with Lamont Roach, Tank made it abundantly clear that he needs time off, right? And now he stated that he is, according to Seconds Out, they spoke with him, he is still not going to fight after 2025. But he says that he's not retiring for good. So that's great news. And he still got some heads to put on his mantle, saying that he still wants to follow through with his hit list that he said he didn't have, right? So we know he has contradicted himself, where he put out a hit list that included Shakur, Lomachenko, Devin Haney. Then he retracted that and stated, I never had a hit list, never said I need to fight them before I retire, right? So he retracted that. But now he's saying that after Lamont Roach, he's going to take time off, not fully retired though, but he's going to take time off. And he says that he really, really wants to get his mind right and get everything in order. Which only thing you could do is respect that, right? Only thing you could do is respect that, right? And that's only going to make his stardom and his status bigger. If Tank Davis take off for a year and a half, something of that magnitude, and then come back, the anticipation to see him back in the ring is going to be enormous. So that's only going to heighten his status. And it's only going to create room for other guys such as Keyshawn Davis, Shakur Stevenson, Devin Haney, Abdullah Mason, guys of this magnitude to build up their profile. If he steps away, right, for a year and a half, 2 years with no anticipation of what's next for Tank Davis, it only allows room for him it only allows room for everybody else to grow, because you're not anticipating, is Tank Davis going to do this? Is Tank going to fight him? So on and so forth, right? So it just puts them in a space where they can do their own thing, and he moves out the way. But when he comes back, you already know. It's like when Floyd Miller stepped away for a year and some months, and then he stepped away for 17 months or something like that. And when he came back, the anticipation to see him back in the ring was huge. So he stated that he just really wants to get his mind together. And I think the competitor in him needs to step away to get his affairs in order, right? And that's a great thing. And I think when he comes back and as he sees from afar everybody else growing in their space, that will motivate him to want to fight the Shakurs, the Devins, the Tiafimos, so on and so forth, right? So that's great news, man. It's great news. It's great news both ways. The fact that he says that he's not retiring for good, and the fact that he's saying that he just wants to get his mind right and his affairs in order before he resumes his career. So that makes sense. Chasing the Jake Paul fight, you get a $40 million payday. You get a nice, massive, solid payday for Lamont Roach. Put those together, and you chill for a minute. You kick back. Ask yourself, is this something I want to do moving forward? Period. Makes sense, right? And the Jake Paul fight is only going to elevate his status anyway. And especially if he wins. So if he beats Jake Paul of that size and that stature, it's good for him in his career. It's good for him in his career. So let's see how this unfolds and plays out, man. But that's all I got for y'all. Drop a comment in the comment section and let me know what y'all think. Follow me on Instagram at Blue Blood Sports TV, all one word. It's your boy Blue signing off. I'm gone. Peace.